How much did we do? I'm very exhausted today. I'm just really tired. Got the exercise in that. Still waiting for people to call me for jobs. I can't really. Just waiting. I applied for an old job that I haven't worked at in like about 5 years. Taco Bell, very close job. I mean, I actually have their shirt on from before. Super close job. Um, and I went up there Wednesday. I talked to the GM, and the GM was asking me, I have to talk to people and talk to other people about like, am I rehireable? I'm like, well, I talked to the assistant GM, and she was just like, what happened? I'm like, well, I quit over, some issues I had, not with the actual place, but with someone there. Evidently, I couldn't handle, the emotional output of certain things. This is, this is like I said, this is about 5 years ago. My guys need a job. She's like, are you going to quit this time? I'm like, well, no, because I need a job. That's why I'm applying for this. So I talked to the GM yesterday, and she was just like, evidently something's going on. They're busy with other things and that, but she wanted to see what was going on and check the schedule, I guess, and try to get stuff going. And I was like, okay, She's like, I'll give you a call whenever stuff happens. Like, it always seems to be a bit of always seems a bit of a wait for applying for jobs. I applied for another job, Belluccinos, and they just hired two other people in that, and they called me up. At least they called me. At least they, it's like, oh yeah, we'll see what happens with that. If something happens with them, then we'll, do that. Because when you hire too many people, evidently you gotta, like, okay, how are we gonna weigh this? But this next job, whatever it is, I hope I get the job up at Taco Bell. One of the two. So I just need a stable job. I give myself till I'm fucking 40 to try to keep a job as long as I fucking can. And I couldn't say White Castles wasn't a bad job, but it was just some people there were just very hard to get along with, and there was a bit of issues with how they acted towards me. And some of it had to do with me altogether in some ways or another. But other times it was just really idiotic. Just having fun, idiotic stuff. People get now not say they get really offended by certain things, but like some people do get offended more than others. So I'm trying to like, okay, how can I breach myself from not making people, I guess so offended? I don't fucking know. It's a little bit of a it's a little bit of a weird concept, and I'm trying to see how I can react towards people and that I can't like sit there and read people's vibes or read people's things as much because people tend to, when you see something happening, you're like, okay, I see something happening that, and then you're like, okay, it could be this, could be that. Because in my reality, in that I look through certain things from all angles and I try to figure out, okay, this person's having this issue, this person having that issue. It's how my mind has always been. So for me, it's more or less trying to figure out how can I be like a normal person again, and only look at things from little perspectives. And I don't technically I don't I know how to do it, but it's been such a long time. So now I'm trying to relate. And by relating, I'm trying to go through certain things and like, oh, I'm trying to figure out how to deal with these things because I it's kind of a oh, it's a weird transition. Once you know something, it's kind of hard to I can't say unknow it. It's hard to change the factors. Okay, what did I learn before I knew that, and try to blend it in and try to go back to a little bit of where I was because a lot of people have those issues. Say like I'm working on a lot of different working on different fronts. Ever since what happened with when I got fired from White Castles over whatever fucking bullshit that happened there, you know, and it came down to me just sitting there like, okay, now how can I adapt myself and make things better for myself? Well, the thing is, I started to diet better and start learn how to eat better and learn how to micromanage food better. I need a job. New job rather soon. I mean, it's been about a month since I got fired or so, give or take. And I can't say I really, that's getting to the point, it's getting kind of annoying. But this is a learning curve for me. And it is affecting me mentally. At least not all the time, but I can only do so much. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to go up to I think I'm gonna try out Domino's. I'm gonna go up there and see if they're hiring. They're probably hiring drivers, but I'm gonna see if I can just work there. And because they are hiring that, but I thought I'd be getting lucky getting at Bellacino's really quick, which I had interview in that, but they decided to not interview me because of how many people they already did hire, I guess. Which is fine because they had two other people in front of me that had applications in like 4 days before me. So when people are hiring, evidently they go through the system like, okay, we need people, we're gonna hire you. And necessarily don't look at age. So I'm assuming all of them are at least um you should mind that. I guess all of them are at least, go through the cycle now. I will do that tomorrow actually. I don't know. I think I'm just getting a little upset because I'm just like, come on, people. It's like you guys need help. But there's certain things that are happening that you're not hiring me because of, whatever it could have been. Could be anything. But I'm still, it's a waiting game. It's a waiting game. I gotta wait. I can't do nothing about it. I can apply for all the things in the world, and like, I think a lot of people understand that. It's like, okay, what happened with that job? Well, shit happens at jobs, and that's a learning experience. You can't just keep on, looking back like, okay, no, what was the particular issues that I had? Not many. I think it was just coming down to, I guess, me speaking too much truth about things. Because when I see things, I tend to like to talk about it. And sometimes I do talk about it. It happened because I talk about stuff on YouTube and people watching me. I'm like, well, I talk about stuff on YouTube because things happen to me and I get offended by it. Like some people at my other job, did idiotic things that they don't think that's wrong, but to me it was just dumb. I'm like, okay, I'll talk about it. Mention names or not, evidently, people get offended by things like that. And And now I can't say I'm gonna like, you know, feel bad for the things they did. Well, you did things that offended me, so talking about it was something that I thought that I can, that I can do. So it's little things like that. I mean, like I'm still new to YouTube and that. I know I made a lot of uploads and live streams and that, but when it comes down to like the interactions that I have with people, it's always very people tend to not want to look at why I say things. They're more or less looking at it and like, you said it, but I don't care about the reasoning behind it. I'm like, well, not saying to be aggressive, not saying to be ignorant towards anybody. It's never been like that at all. Some things you do when people offend me in that, of course I'm going to attack you. Well, or of course I'm going to either attack you with words or mentally, go through the psychological patterns that most people do go through and say, well, why are you saying these things? I don't know what to say. Why are you saying things? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? I can only do so much as a person to try to learn how things work in that through, meeting new people all the damn time. I'm not working with the same damn people. I work with different people all the damn time. So getting to know people all over again, you know, that's the perspective that I have to look forward to say, okay, how can I be different? I talk about that. There's some people there that I worked with before. I never had any problems with any of them. Some of them were a little bit, upsetting because whatever it is, jealousy or just whatever it is, it doesn't matter. But like I never had any problems with anybody there, and like I just did my job, talked a little bit. That's why I hope that they do hire me back because I need a job, and when it comes down to it, it's easier for me to walk. I mean, I tested out. It's like from my house, cutting through the condominiums because the condominiums are right next to my house, and it's easier to cut through than it is to walk the other way and then go all the way down. So it's just cut through, go down. It's about 0.65 miles away. Easy walk, about maybe 10 minutes. Walk pretty quick. I'm used to doing it. Sometimes I clock myself. It's rather easy to do. But yeah, I'm having a slight anxiety right now when it comes down to that. I just wanted to just get a damn job and just be working. Just like anybody else, I got, bills to pay and got stuff to do, and I have enough money to cover myself, when it comes down to it. But it's like, let's say I'm a little upset at why the other job got rid of me. So I just, well, it is what it is. All I can do is just keep pushing forward. And luckily I have some subbers and that tend to like to talk and hear me talk about certain things, which is good. I'm just really fucking tired today. I worked out really hard today. But just trying my hardest. What happened? People sub to me and that, and it gives me a little bit more of it gives me more of a confidence booster. Because I've been looking through YouTube and that, and I see people, being a lower YouTuber. I'm seeing people sit there and like, they're sitting there, don't get like 130 subs or over like 100 and some subs, and then they buy the subs. They'll buy. I see it all the time, and they get like very low views. I mean, I could just look at it from this perspective. Let's go through it. It's very funny. It's very hilarious to go through these type of things. I'm at 90 subs right now. Can't say I make an enormous amount of views because but I still make enough views to be able to do it. So if you go to You can go to my channel now. Let's go down to where the fuck is all this shit? I'm trying to figure out what's crap that. Let's go check out Eurogamer, see where they're at. They're at 700k subbers right now. No, I don't say they don't do a good job. They do a pretty good job. They do a lot of live streams. They do a lot of Let's Play live streams. And you can tell, like, throughout, like, their stuff, and they get a lot of live streams on. You know, they've been doing this shit for so damn long, and that it's, you know, very old. And you got, you know, Erin Plays. She's at almost 70,000. Same thing here. Hold on. But you can look at all these. Sub. You can just tell. It's just, you know, like there's a lot of people out there that have the bare minimum. You know, and they've been creating. This person's been creating for a while now. Been creating for over a year now. And this stuff looks pretty good though. You know, it looks very, you know, somewhat entertaining. Now, you know, if you like this type of stuff and that. These people actually try. You know, she's got 500 subs. I'm subbed her because, you know, I want to try to pull people in. You know, I'd say that on average, she started, you know, a little bit before. Actually, she started a little bit before I did. You know, she's at 41,000 views. I always like to compare stuff from that, as in like seeing how I'm going. I'm at 12,000 views. I did not start. I joined YouTube at 15, but I didn't start creating stuff until the last, I think it was like 9 months. You can start, you know, looking through my stuff in that 8 months ago. This is why I started creating about 8 months ago. Yeah. This was 9 months ago. Yeah, this is when I started creating. It was about 9 or 8 months ago. You know, and this is the biggest thing about people, that people have to understand this, that like when it comes down to, say, YouTubers and that, there's a lot of people out there trying to just do this excess work just because they're bored and they're like, oh, I got something to do. Something like when you look through all this stuff and that, you know, like this guy's got really cool stuff in that. Just like if you look at this person, like this person I'm sub to, Ellie the Empress. She wears something too. I mean, she got the big boobies and all that stuff in that, but it's just like there are certain things you can look at from the aspect of like certain, you know, and that's kind of the biggest thing you have to look at. It's always good to look at other perspectives from other people so you can learn how to work certain things and do I guess do as little as you can or do as much as you can. So like the ratios of how people work in that, people always say, titles, thumbnails matter, thumbnails matter. It's like, well, thumbnails do matter, but it's aspect of talking. What the fuck was I looking at? There's like little things in that thing. Like this is a thumbnail. 38 seconds, just some guy posts a picture of himself slightly flexing that, and he gets 100,000 fucking views. That's what I'm saying is, I mean, to me, it's just all about the attribute of, okay, well, what are people actually doing that? It's like, oh, I mean, I agree. I agree 100%. There's little things I have to work on that. And I know it's just a lot of shit going on with me, and I'm trying to figure out how to deal with this stuff. And as of right now, I'm not having a fucking job. Despite the fact that my last job, how I wish I didn't. I wish I could have, things were settling down and I was starting to get used to people. It's not like I work with the same person throughout the whole like week. It's always a switcher. Sometimes I work with different people. Sometimes I work with, there's a lot of stuff that happened. One of the girls had to go on maternity leave, so she was gone for like 3.5 months. And that was the overnighter that I actually was used to, doing that. So we switched around like that. And now it's like going through all these things and trying to figure out how I can be able to adapt to certain things. And when she got back and that, I had adapt things, and little other things happened before, after that. And like with my personality, that I'm just trying to get used to things, and it's to me, it's kind of a pain in the ass sometimes. Adaptability is, I don't know. Adaptability is kind of it's kind of a pain in the ass. And there's some people that just don't talk at all. There's some people that just sit there all day and just sit there all day, mind their own business. They go to work, they come home, they have their own thing at home and that. And not saying that's not what I want to do. But my perspective, I can't do that. I have to look at, I'm gonna be, slightly more attractive than some people because of my physique or because of my face structure or because of little attributes like that. So for me, I can't just walk into work and act like no one's gonna just sit there and be like, "Oh, you're just an average person." In some ways, I am. I try to make friends. Only friends I make are the ones that I actually don't judge me just because of the way I look. They judge me based upon my character. And this is the whole attribute of it is. I mean, I don't mind little things, but when someone doesn't know how to talk to someone after, this is what the problem was at my old job at White Castles. People didn't know how to talk to me. People did not really talk to me that much. I had to talk to them. If people did talk to me in that, a lot of them because they were just, very easygoing people. Like, yeah. What do you mean television ad? Okay, I mean, he was doing that. I mean, he wanted to do that for a while now. Yeah, I mean, he was. I mean, no. At least it's done. I mean, it doesn't matter. It was gonna happen eventually anyway. I'm happy at least it happened. Okay. Okay. It's yeah. They're cheap as hell though. Oh, so you got a newer one. Yeah, you want to get the one that has all the stuff on it because sometimes they don't. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, but sorry not. I have to apologize to myself and sorry for not being on for so long in that because the whole like copy strike thing. I have, unfortunately, it's just what it is. I am gonna be like I said before. I'm probably playing more PC games than I was before. So as of right now, probably I'm gonna wait a little bit longer than that. I'm gonna get on some. I'm gonna get on some. I don't even know, man. I'll do some plasmaphobia or something like that. I can't say. I But yeah, that's basically the update right now. It was medical misinformation, obviously. I talked about it before in my other one. You know, there's so much shit going on in between, like what you can't say, what you can say, and like I don't give a shit about any of this stuff and that. Like what's happening with the politics and that, it's gonna happen no matter what. You know, it doesn't matter what I say. I I love mentioning stuff and that. Like when people talk about Ukraine, that's all over the fucking place. I've been hearing all kinds of different things and that. You know, it comes down to one or two things. As long as the people are trying their best to survive the bullshit of the government's fighting, that's all I can say. You know, I give, I hope I hope this shit gets done over with, which is a huge possibility, probably can very quickly. But like, I'm worried about myself. I'm worried about, I'm not even worried about our country, whatever happens, happens. I mean, I'm definitely going to be sitting there, just worried about my life right now and how I can adapt myself, how I can make myself better, how I can make my channel grow. For instance, I'm dropping weight. You'll notice, I'm losing weight in that. I'm down to like 213 or so. I dropped like 7, 8 pounds, and like I'm getting thinner in that. And like I'm trying to do things my own way, but like getting a job is number one thing right now. Because YouTube, unfortunately, don't have a lot of donations in that, and when it comes down to certain aspects of things, then I have to be able to try to pull things in through the means of like whatever I can do. So that's why I made like a little short video of me playing Doom 64. I went through the first level in that, but I'm thinking the bulk of my audience or bulk of the subbers are just potentially just want me to chit chat and talk because it's what it is. That's a podcast about my life. It's how I can contribute to myself and to others, not people contribute to me, and how I can relate to them, and how I can make fun of certain things, especially when it comes down to simpers. And I love doing that shit. It is the most hilarious thing ever. But as of right now, I'm going to actually be right back because I gotta do some stuff. It won't be take too long. Yeah, I'll be right back. Enjoy the easy, soft music. Miles, you still there? Hey, what's up, Miles? Got a whole bunch of likes. Huh. I'm getting a whole bunch of likes. That's cool. uh, I was helping my mom put up a new TV and that, so as of right now, I'm not doing nothing. She has to get smaller screws because TVs that hang on walls, they make the depth of the screw hole different. But our TV, they had those TVs for quite a few years now, so. But yeah, other than that, nothing much. I went up to Taco Bell yesterday. I was trying to talk to the GM and that. And she had to go talk to people because since I'm a rehire, they have to talk to other managers there, see if I'm able to work there again or whatever. And I'm just like, okay, I didn't know that, but they were like, oh yeah, I had to talk to one of the guys there that evidently knew me and that because I worked with them that. And she's like, oh, I'll talk to them and I'll give you a call. But it's like she was saying that it's something that we're busy and that something's going on that, but whenever I get a chance to, I'll give you a call. I'm like, okay, you got springtime coming on, so I guess they're wanting to do like spring cleaning. They're getting people together, try to do stuff in that. So I'm like, well, it's just like, okay, but come on, just need to work. I got, you know, now they never said they weren't going to hire me. That's the thing. They actually were going to hire me because they already had a list of that. Well, the thing is, it was like 5 years ago. And I told the assistant manager, the assistant GM, the one below the manager, and she asked me, she's like, are you going to quit again? I'm like, no. It's like, I need a job. And she didn't say nothing about it. She's like, well, I have to talk to my GM. My GM has to talk and see if we can, if you're able to be hired again, but like more or less likely. I mean, obviously I worked there. I got a fucking shirt. I look pretty fucking good at it too. But yeah, I'm just sitting there like, I told him I left. I said it was because of one of the people there and that I was emotionally attached to and that stuff like that. I mean, yeah, they do need people in that, because the transformation of like shifts and that, and I'm gonna tell them if they do call me that, it's like I'm gonna give you guys 8 years, about 8 years. I'm gonna work there for 8 years until I'm 40 years old. I gotta keep on making money in that, however much I need to make. And it's coming down to me constantly needing to do stuff because YouTube is a huge hassle without buying subs. I'll tell you that. But like, spring's coming, summer's coming. There's a lot of people they're gonna need to stock up on people in that. Belluccinos is still. They end up hiring 2 other people before me, which is fine because they had applications before me, but they didn't. The other manager didn't know that, so she was just like, well, I can't do nothing right now. I gotta wait and see what happens with them. I'm like, okay, so it's a fucking waiting game on both parts. I'm like, well, that's just how jobs are. No matter which job I get, I need to adapt myself to be like, okay. My other job, I worked at Taco Bell before. The adaptation was very easy. I didn't really talk to a lot of people. I was a little more shyer, But even though I was joking around with people that they took it in a different perspective because I was working more with men than I was with women. When I work more with women, I have to understand, that I can't joke in certain ways towards certain people because they will get offended and they'll try to pull, bullshit against me, or at least be like, oh, I'll think this and that because they're attracted to me or whatever it might be. So it's up for me to look at it from this perspective, like, okay, got to counterbalance this shit. There's like 2 people up there that I actually do know, maybe like 3 or 4, but they're looking for a night shift. Their night shifts are like 10 to 4. I'm like, whatever, I don't care. I'd rather do 10 to 4 because it makes a lot more easier than that. With streaming, even before that, a lot of times, like, you don't get on. When you're on, I pull more people in because when you're watching me, the algorithm evidently gets bigger, and the likes and that help out a lot too. So yeah, it's gonna be a slow ass process this year. There's a lot of things I'm doing. I mean, I'm trying to get in better shape in that. I'm dropping weight. I'm getting thinner, and I'm just trying to I'm doing a lot of night walks. I walked, this morning. I walked a lot. Well, it's finding the right job. So, in my perspective, knowing that I don't drive and everything's very close to me, and I don't have to pay for gas and that, I'm gonna end up making more money than most people because I don't have to pay for all that shit. That's how I look at it. But when it comes down to how my life's gonna be in the next 8 fucking years, I don't know. All I know is this year's nothing but keeping a job and just maintaining whatever bullshit is. That job's a lot easier to maintain. What? It's been this high before. It's been over $4 before, so it's not anything particularly new. We had to deal with the Bush administration. That gas went through the fucking roof because of that bullshit. Well, look at that. I would say today, well, it wasn't too bad today. I started getting a little bit of anxiety in the last hour or so. And I think it's because of too much caffeine or something. Because my heart rate was up a little bit, and that I'm just like pondering about certain things and that. I appreciate it. As always, wish I could get more people to send me PayPals. That'd be amazing. At least have a little bit of a backbone. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I got the. But yeah, hasn't been too bad. I notice I get more views when I do live streams than I do making videos because I made a little like 3-minute video of me playing my Doom game, and it got like 4 views. And it's just me, no camera, not even talking, just playing the game. So I'm thinking that aspect of things is just like, I don't know. I'm trying. I'm trying new things that, but evidently it doesn't work as well. So, hey Ruby. Yeah, my dog has been in a period. Come here. What are you doing? Want to bed? Up. Come here. Ruby. Up. She's just sitting there. Up. Come here. Hey, bleeder. Yeah, I think she's almost done with her parent. What are you doing? Hey, don't be doing that up here. Hey, go upstairs. You can do that. You're just all over the place with that. Come on. I want you to bleed all over my bed. Missy bleeders. Oh. Yeah, she's a good little puppy. Hey, babies. Yeah, she's just going through a period right now. I think it's going to be done in the next couple of days. Yeah, I wanted to stream yesterday. Man, I was so fucking tired yesterday. I was so exhausted. I mean, normally, like right now, I normally tend to like to stream when you're on because it just makes it easier. Because when for some reason, when you actually have someone watching, like I said, some people are more easy to pull people in that. But today's been a little weird. The anxiety thing came out of nowhere. It was really fucking stupid. I'm like, oh no. Hey, I've too much caffeine. Be noticed. So how you doing anyway, Miles? Anything new happening? Getting boy toys? Well, it's just what? It's periodically though. Like it wasn't too bad today. Like I lifted weights really good today. I was doing some I was doing like bench press and all that stuff today. I was doing the sitting bench press. Did pretty good. Got up to about 170 pounds in about three or four sets. And felt really good in that. So that was pretty nice. Oh, going away with your sister this weekend? Yay! Come on, go outside. That's awesome. In here. What are you gonna be doing with your sister? Are you just gonna hang out with her? Just chill. Just it seems like you hang out with your sister, off and on. That's pretty cool. Get away from the kids and that. That's pretty damn cool. Yeah, kids don't really hang out with my brothers too much. Got like a bunch of stuff. I should bought a house in North Carolina. I think my one friend lives in I think my one friend Daniel, my online friend, I think he lives in North Carolina. He lives in a college town, either North Carolina or South Carolina. He says it's like super busy there. where he lives at. He lives like, I think he lives like an hour and a half away or so from the beach. Because I've been to North Carolina Beach before. At least one of their beaches in that, or South Carolina, or one of the fucking two. And it was pretty cool to play around in the ocean that a little bit. Salty as fuck. Kept dealing with all these little like vines. They kept on like rubbing up against me and that. And they kept on like stinging me and that. Like not really stinging me, but like the way their fabric was of the little seaweeds, so like little pricklies on them. So they kept on like pricking me. And I have to say, that water's salty as fuck. Like goddamn. Put a little in my mouth, like man, it's some salty ass water. I'm like what the fuck? It's my first time being at a beach. Salty water. But it was really neat. I mean, I have to say, I think when it comes down to that, if things start getting better for me, which I'm sure they will, and I start to, hopefully, maybe, get my ass completely together. Because I'm just like, I'm getting fucking old. I'm like, what the fuck? But no, a journey's a journey, and little things happen. Little things have to happen to be able to make the journey grow bigger. So it's like meeting you and Noah and a couple other people in that occasionally come on, and that it's kind of nice to be able to mutually talk to people because it's hard to make friends. And it's kind of a pain in the ass a little bit too. Bruh. Oh. We'll see what happens. Oh. Yeah. I hope you have fun with your sister now. That'd be super cool. I don't really hang around with my family too much. Like my brothers now. My brothers are all over the place. They're too busy doing shit. Some of them, I mean, they're still going to school now. One just had a kid, so they're living a solo life, and that's actually kind of nice. Makes you feel really good when you just have just do what you want to do. Like when you think about relationships and that, I do think about relationships now. It's like I think about moving in with someone and that, because unfortunately there's got to be someone more successful than me. At least in the money division, because I've been up and down with a lot of things in that. And I have to say I have to blame myself for at least for quite a bit of it. I mean, there could have been a chance I could have moved out at least multiple times. But it was on the verge that it never happened like that. So nowadays, I'm just like, oh, what can I do for myself? Well, I hope I can. I hate money. I hate how it's a pain in the ass that most people can never make enough money to be satisfied with themselves. And yeah, you are right. It is. One day at a time. That I mean, it's just a lot to take in. Because honestly, if I get a job back up at fucking White Castles, I honestly would take it because it pays the most money, and I'm already used to being up there. And I know damn well a lot of those people up there didn't do or show up as much as I did, or at least adapt to their bullshit. Because I thought the district manager of the area where I worked at called me because I saw a number come up on my phone and it said Cheryl, her name's Cheryl. I thought she called me Because it came up on my phone. It was really awkward. Like, came out of nowhere. And I was like, why is she calling me? No. So I tried to call her back multiple times. And I'm guessing it was a prank call. But normally when you have like calls like that, normally they're like they mimic your number so you can answer it. Well, I ended up trying to call it back multiple times. She called me. I think it was like March. Yeah, March 5th. About 5 days ago, 5 6 days ago. And like it was just weird though. I was just like, what the fuck? I'm like, it went. The thing is, it went right to like this phone number is no longer connected. So I'm like, okay, it must have been had to be a spam call because normally when you call and it says this number's not normally connected, normally it's a spam call. Fucking Google data bullshit. I was just curious. I'm like, would I take that job back? I'm like, I mean, yeah, there's a huge possibility I probably would. I mean, I had nothing against anyone there. Like, why I got fired had nothing to do with anybody else. It had to do with an outside source. You know, so I didn't really care about all the other little things that people might have said about me. But I was like, well, whatever, shit happens. Come on. Yeah, this is just like the ghosts in my room. I never know what's gonna happen. Like, never know. I just never know what's gonna happen. But yeah, I didn't feel like really hungry today. A little weird. I've been like periodically sleeping, and like I go to bed like last night I went to bed like 5. It was like 5:40 something or 6 something, and I just hit dark, and I slept all the way till like 11:30 or 12. Woke up, felt great. Just watched some anime and that, and then went on my walk about an hour, about I think about an hour or two later. So I did about a 40-minute walk, try to get my steps in, and I ended up going back to bed at like 8 o'clock in the morning. And I did like a little, about 2 hour naps. So I roughly got about 7 hours of sleep, give or take. It was good sleep. I felt good in that, but like, I just don't like when things don't come out to be like, I'm anxious to get a job as fast as possible. Just because I gotta wait a whole 2 weeks to get my first paycheck and that. And not saying I don't have money. I do have enough money to at least be able to, get myself through the next. Oh, next month I should have enough money for that, for bills or whatever. You know, and I don't like tapping into stuff. I'm not gonna tap into your stuff unless I really fucking need it. But yeah, it's just I'm thinking about how I'm gonna rearrange my money at, how much I'm gonna save up, what do I need to get. Try to look around for better jobs. Or, yeah, I know. I was thinking I was gonna have like a enormous boom on YouTube, and I was just gonna be like over like 200 subs and that, but like it slowed down so dramatically because I had a big boom of like 30, 40 subs, and like or at least like 30 something subs. It slowed down dramatically. Hopefully this spring, you know, Hopefully I can get up over 100 and something, at least try to get that to surpass, a certain regiment so I can be able to pull people in. But I know it's getting hard. It's getting kind of annoying too. Like the people that came on before, like that John guy, he was pretty cool. I had a couple people coming asking about stuff, and I don't know. It's very nerve wracking when I see other people create stupid ass fucking videos that don't really have anything to do with anything, and they get enormous amount of subs really fucking fast. And then like when I look at like little people around my something that have been doing it for about a year or so, and they don't get many subs, so I'm thinking like, okay, these people are buying subs. I keep thinking that over and over again. There's no way people get that many subs. There's no way. I don't give a fuck what anybody fucking says. People will view stuff, but it doesn't mean that they're gonna sub to it, okay? And most times it's multiple views. So like if a week goes by and like someone, they do like these women do all that perverted shit and that they'll have like 10 or 20,000 people view their shit every fucking damn day. And then sometimes when you get to a certain view, they blow up and then other people view it. But like I don't know. It's just really it is it's hard. Like the most people that I see, it's just like it's ridiculous. Like there's so many people out there, and like for how many videos or live streams that I have of whatever that I'm playing, like my last Borderlands stream, it's almost up to 100 views. How many people watched it multiple times to do all of it? Could have been, attribute to, that, and it's like the average time length was like 8 minutes. Like, okay, no. But I know it's just like, it's like people like life stuff. It's like the talk and chit chat and that, and so the attribute of that is, okay, how can I make myself look better to be live so people can look at me and be like, oh yeah, you look like this, you're getting more bulkier and that, or little things that might attract a lot more different people now than playing fucking video games, because video games ain't going that far. I mean, some people been doing it for 3 years and barely get up to 600 subs, and they play games all the damn time, and it's like, holy shit, you have lots of videos too. You're constantly playing video games and that. You have better setups than me, which they do. They were trying to burn off all this fucking caffeine I got in me. Oh man. But yeah, I think I need to get a really good sleep tonight. But yeah, stuff in the house is starting to settle down a little bit. My dad's a little, he's a little antsy about me getting another job and that. I'm like, well, I can only do so much. I can apply to places and that. I mean, I thought I was pretty sure on at least one of the jobs and that, because, but stuff happened now. I'm like, and I was just, talking to him that it's like, there's just some things that I have to change about myself. So when I do work, it's not going to be like, I just want to work and go home. However much money I make, it's gonna be a lot more than what I'm, making if I was like everybody else, paying for gas or insurance and shit. But which is normally the biggest thing. I did all my calculations. And I'm like, okay, even gas altogether, you know, say like more or less like if I drive back from work and back home, fuck, it wouldn't be that much, you know, depending on where I live at, or depending on what work I go to. But if I walk, I'm not spending money at all, other than time. Well, time can be managed very easily. So, you know, wake up, you know, always end up waking up earlier. So I'm like, I'm estimating all the things I could do. Okay, and then like the things I need to buy. Well, going out to eat, buying shit from stuff and that, it needs to stop altogether. Like we talked about before, Miles. It's ridiculous when you get to the point. It's like, man, it's like I don't want to cook in that, you know, or I, you know, or I'm eating too much food in that. It's like it's the point. Like, okay, what the fuck can I do? So like, the easiest thing for you to do is buy protein shakes. Keep up with little things I like to eat that I keep eating all the damn time. Like I like dinosaur nuggets. Very easy to cook. I'm not a picky fucking eater. You know, they have the carbs, they have the fats in, they have the you know the little bit of sugar, and that the protein that you know, and like I've been eating this shit for so damn long, I really don't care. But I have to act like I'm broke when I'm making money because I should have enormous more money than what I have now. Well, that's one of the thing is, you know, I can eat at work. That's one of the things I look at. Okay, so I can eat at work, and when I do eat, I can eat, you know, whatever I want to be able to establish how much, you know, time I'm gonna be spending there. That's the only thing good about White Castles and that, you know, I ate whatever the fuck I wanted to eat. They didn't care. They're like, okay, you pay for the meal's being paid for, which was good. And that's what it adapted to be like, okay, I don't have to eat as much, especially when you're at work and that you just don't eat that much when you get home anyway. So I was just like looking at it from all these different perspectives. You know, every once in a while I'll go into like a state of mind where I look at myself and looking at myself like, how am I going to be able to do this better this year? You know, I'm happy about my channel. I'm gracious meeting you and meeting other people in that, and I am getting the 90 subs is fucking fantastic in that. But it's like, how am I going to be to like, what's this year going to give me? Well, once I get this job and once I stabilize my mind, because the biggest thing is because there's like things that I don't have to get, but I choose to get, and you know, it's always about that ponder. It's always yeah, it's always about that ponder where you're like, okay, what's gonna happen? How can I adapt to say Taco Bell, for instance? You know, they're gonna pay me, I think, 12 or 13 bucks an hour. I think it's like 12. I'm like, okay, you know, 12 or 13 or whatever. It's like slightly less when I get paid, but it's an easier job. And what I mean by easier, they have lots of times where they have breaks where they don't intentionally do much of anything. And a lot different than White Castles. White Castles always balls to the wall, constantly working, tired as fuck when I get home. Didn't have enough energy to really do fucking shit. The walk is half the walk. You know, actually it's a little bit below half. It's like zero point 0.6 miles away, and I walked that in 10 fucking minutes, and you know, a little really quick at walking. And White Castle's a fucking drag. I walked further than that. So I used to work at Sam's, and Sam's was like 2 miles away. I used to walk that shit for months, for fucking months. Not saying I really got tired of it, but after working at that place fucking sucked. It was horrible. Driving back home, fine, evidently. But walking there, walking back, it was horrifyingly fucking bad. Like it was. Some days were better than others, but it just got to the point where it's just like you're dragging, you're dragging, you're dragging. It's like, oh my god. And, and I always think to myself, I know there was a couple people that like, they told me, it's like, why aren't you skinny then if you walked all that? I do walk, and I walk all the damn time. Why am I not skinny then? Because, you know, well, I mean, I'm skinnier now than I was before. It came down to because, you know, it was just like lack of sleep, you know, whatever stress that I might have. And at the time that I did work at Sam's, you know, I was living, you know, with my parents. And then I ended up living with my ex. And living with him was slightly farther away. So I had to walk an extra like zero point 0.2 miles more to be able to get to work. And I got to the point, I'm just like, oh my fucking god, it was so annoying. But yeah, I just got to the point, I was like, ugh. And I had to quit because of that. I think I told you so before, but it doesn't matter. That job was horrible though. It was, I'm like, I don't know how people could do this job. It was too much training. That it was just like so much fucking work for such a little bit of money, and that, and it wasn't worth it at all. It was very unpleasant. Some of the people there, you know, that's the first like false accusational like harassment charge that got put against me over some woman that freaked out about something that someone else said, some other guy said, and I disagree with what that person said. And I had to get talked to and all that stuff and that. And it was just like a little nervous wreck, but I was a different person back then. You know, I had a lot of, you know, anxieties and issues and that. And I was just like, holy shit. Like, these people are fucking stupid. So I was like, everyone thinks everyone's harassing people because they talk about how people are. You do something like that, and they're like, they go into uproar. Anyway, that I think tomorrow's Friday. And that. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta help my mom put up her TV really quick. See, I buy some screws and that. I'll be right back. Shouldn't take too long. Miles. Yeah, sorry about that, Miles. Yeah. I didn't take too long. Almost there. I gotta go pee really quick. It's always nerve wracking when you try to get shit done. You gotta take a big old piss. Time man. I'm back, Miles. Miles. I'm back. Fuck it. Ugh. Yes, I do pee outside. I'm like a fucking animal. I always tend to like to do that sometimes. I'm an animal. I'm an animal. Yeah. Oh no, she already got it, man. I said I help her put it up in that. Because my dad was supposed to take down her TV and then take her TV, and my mom's gonna buy a new TV because this TV's really fucking old. It doesn't really get a lot of doesn't have a lot of like apps and shit on it. It's just a really old TV. And like yeah, that's basically what it was. I guess I'm basically Doom 64. Let's get that shit started. What's this? Profile picture. That's pretty cool. Let me look at it in detail. I don't know what it's supposed to be representing. Got stars and that. You gotta keep making videos, man. I don't know what that's supposed to represent. Playing some doomsies. Oh, okay. I thought it looked a little bit like the Chinese flags, the stars and that, but I guess it's just, it doesn't matter. Nah, you're cool, bro. I don't want the shotgun. Why'd you go to shotgun? Splatter mechanics. Come here, bitch. Commander, punch you in the face of that. Punch. What the fuck? Am I stuck with? Too easy. do need to change my tag. Yeah. Oh, the rage. I don't give a fuck anymore. Your fists are so powerful in this fucking game. Yeah, Doom 3, I didn't really, I mean, I liked it. I didn't play through it all the way, but I enjoyed it. It was a little scarier, but yeah, it didn't make any fucking sense. Because it was like, it was kind of like Doom, the first Doom. It kind of like Doom Eternal too. They're both kind of almost the same to come down to the hell aspect of it and that. You know, the storyline of it wasn't bad. It was just... I think when it comes down to story and that, you can't have too much story. Because then it just gets boring. And trust me, that shit gets boring when there's like, oh my god. But yeah. I have to say Doom 64. Okay, like. Yeah, but when this game first came out, this game was fucking astoundingly fucking amazing. I enjoyed this game a lot when it first came out. Oh. I'll punch your dick off. Bitch. The only thing I would have to say the difference between the difference between Doom and Duke Nukem, so to speak. Duke Nukem is a little bit more of a catchy thing, a lot more catchier to play. You know, because when Doom, especially when Doom 64 came out, it changed a lot of stuff. Let's see which one it is. Where's that? There's, which one is it? I think it's this one. But yeah, I played a little bit of Doom 3 and that. I would have to say it wasn't as fun. It was like, the graphics were shit. I did not like the graphics in Doom 3. The guns look fucking stupid. Like, I didn't like the guns, the way they looked. The shotgun was too bulky, it wasn't so small. actually, I don't know if you actually heard anything of that. It's been okay. I wanted to go stream yesterday and that, but like, I was having. Welcome to hell! I tried to. Like, I had to take off a week because I got a stupid copy strike for fucking misinformation bullshit, so that was definitely something that was like, holy shit, this is annoying. Yeah, but I tend to like to, I have to do this, fuck. I just gotta find stuff I have to do. This is level 2. Come on, you asshole. Nope. Nope. Yeah, this is level 2. I'm playing from the very beginning. I want to do little short segments of where I'll go through the levels and just do with non-mic and non-cam, so you just play it. That's what I did for level 1. Well, here's what happened is I commented on someone else's video about something that had something to do with evidently the vaccine, but it was a fucking opinion about what this person said. And I even tried to, pre it or whatever the fuck it is, and like, they said that I said, well, I'm not a doctor, I was just making an opinion about someone else saying something. And they didn't give a fuck. They're super fucking strict on just commenting on something. Like, whatever, I'm just not gonna talk about this shit anymore. I'm done with the crap. Holy fuck! Fucking guys. What a dick. Yeah. It's not even about free speech. It's just, yeah, you are right. It's about free speech now. I was just having an opinion about someone else's channel, and I was trying to make sense of something that I didn't quite fucking know what the fuck was going on. And like, they sat there. It took them 3 days. It took them 3 days to notify me of the copy thing, because what happens is, when you make live streams, it takes them a little bit to be able to sit there and go through the live streams. My live streams can be fucking massively long. But when if I make a video, they automatically do all the copy claims and stuff like that. So like, they already check it for copy claims right off the bat. It's fucking dead. But yeah, it's a massively long like process and shit. Process elimination bullshit. Am I fucking lost? Exactly. You're 100% right. That's what I told him. I told him like I'm not a doctor. I was just having an opinion about a video, and like they didn't give a fuck. I'm like, wow. I'm like, you guys are fucking horrible people. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? That's all it was. You know, I was just like talking about something. Someone mentioned something that caught my interest. You know, I was just like, they're talking about the vaccine that. They're talking about something with something, and then like, I'm like, you know, I'm just, you know, talking about like, oh, you know, that sounds very interesting. But yeah. Like, I never said anything about it. I've never taken it. I don't give a shit about whatever the fuck you do. I always say, do whatever the fuck you want to do. It ain't my fucking body. You do as you please. But yeah, it's just hard not to talk about it sometimes, because that's all people do talk about nowadays. So, like, it gets kind of annoying. What the fuck? Welcome to hell! Well, they tried to get a petition to get that CEO fired, and it doesn't do anything, but you are right about that. It's just... it gets ridiculous. Like, I could talk about, you know, banging chicks in the ass all I want, and they won't say nothing about it. You can say specific things that people just like, okay, whatever, you're just talking. But yeah, it's just really funny, though. Yes. A lot of people are agreeing with this stuff. It becomes crazy and laughable. Like, they always say, they say this quite a bit. It's like, if it's something that if they give you a strike over something, then it's more or less likely because you're right about it. I'm like, oh. I never expected to think like that, but evidently that's, you know, the possibility of being true, man. I'm like, oh. Like, whatever, you know. Don't mind me, Shaq. I guess I can do that. Hey, whatever makes you watch more, I guess. No, it's like I read the COVID guidelines. Dude, there's so much shit. There's literally like 60 or 70 things you have to, like, you can't say. Like, I'm not even joking. There's so much shit that I didn't even know of, because I'm just looking at it and I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like what the... Like, I was trying to make sense of this shit, and it made no sense. I'm like, what the hell? Like, okay, whatever, guys. I just don't care. I'm just gonna laugh. you know, what's happening is happening. Everything's falling apart on their part. And I think it's fucking hilarious that they keep on trying to push it, you know, whatever they're trying to push. I don't even fucking know anymore. Yeah, it's... people are just getting tired of not being able to speak their minds about stuff. It's just speaking their minds. It's like, you know, it's like I had COVID. Can I speak my mind about COVID? You bet your ass I fucking can. Talk about COVID, not, you know, talk about, you know, that I have it, that, or I had it, and stuff like that. Yeah. Well, the dumbest thing about it is, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. It never did matter. I don't give a fuck if someone doesn't like my stuff. It helps. But I'm not gonna be butthurt about it. I just enjoy streaming. I enjoy talking to people and that. Well, I mean, when it comes down to like certain things that happens with me and that, obviously, you know, like I don't care about the whole political thing. I don't care. Joe Biden's, you know, Joe Biden's a piece of shit fucking president, but I'm not even blaming him for it. I'm blaming this administration 100%. So when people, you know, do something, I just don't care. Ricky. Yeah, there's just so much crap going around that I can talk for days about stuff and that's happened with Ukraine and all that stuff and that. I just don't fucking care. It's not my country. I feel bad for the people there because they're dealing with the dumpy ass fucking government. And I'll say this, it's never the people's fault, it's the fucking government's fault. 100%, it's the people in the government. It's always been that way. Yeah, I don't have a lot of dislikes. Like... Yeah, like if I do get dislikes, it's because it's probably something personal. There's always some asshole that's just like, I don't like the way you look. Dislike. What the fuck does my looks have to do with anything? But thank you. I had some people come on here and just be like, you're not attractive looking in that. I'm like, what the fuck's that doing with anything? I'm sitting here playing games, bro. This game's amazing. It's fun shooting shit. I hope that sounds okay. That shit's hurting my fucking eyes. Okay. Mow down! Yeah. Here's it's gonna play out like this. since I'm a genius in that, I already know what's happening. There's a lot of shit happening that I know that most people are probably not gonna never know. That return event is going to happen soon. I have no worries. I'm not worried about anything. I know narratives. I know body language narratives. You're having little sparks everywhere. Sparks are everywhere, and the fire's gonna get united. And it's gonna be, you know, just how like any strategy works with anything. You'd be very surprised. The strategy is here that when people get in the rushes and they're starting to panic and they're starting to go through all this crap, they're panicking for a reason. They're panicking because the narrative is not going in their favor, and they're trying everything possible to make sure it does. Now, what's gonna happen? Well, obviously, I don't fucking know, because I can say whatever I want to say, but, you know, God forbid YouTube. Because I look at the narrative right now with the whole gas thing. People are furious. People are like, what the fuck now? I saw Joe Biden talk about buying more stuff from Venezuela. Wait, what? Why do we need to buy stuff from different countries when we have our own oil? That's the question. I mean, my opinion that, take it our own country. You know? But they're not going to, and there's a reason why behind it. Not going to because why? Oh God! Well, a lot of that stuff has to do with because of our country and what the Western governments are doing. That's all it is. And YouTube, this is just my opinion. But yeah, it's just certain things that are happening then. It's like, what is there to look forward to in life? Well, individually, you know. Always the same. It's always good to be talking about stuff. It's always good to talk about stuff to get the grasp of what's going on in life. But a lot of this stuff is not in our power. I know, you know I say it. My opinion, my opinion, my opinion, my opinion. Yeah, it's a little tedious, honestly. It's kind of annoying, but hey, you know, when it comes down to certain things like politics and that, obviously, it is all opinion anyway, because it doesn't matter what I say, it's not going to change any factors of how life is for the people. It's not going to change anything. I could say, you know, let the people run the country and get rid of the government. Is there a possibility they're doing that? I would say probably not. Money is power, and power is everything. People love power. That's why people don't want to give up power. Because power, you know, certain things are just, it's just too much. The funny thing is, there's not a lot of people out there that do that. Like, it's very, very small. Like, there's only like one time I actually had one person come on here. I think Miles was on here and they talked about, you know, blaming me for, you know, spreading COVID and shit. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I try to explain to him. He's got a factual argument with him. And I'm just like, I threw down heavy as fuck. You know, I'm just like, well, why are you blaming me for it? It's like, I don't fucking have it, you moron. How can I give it to somebody who don't have it? Like, that makes no logical sense at all. People don't use logic. They don't use logic. They don't love using logic. They hate using logic. People just fucking talk. Yeah, it's... The way I think about the whole, like, Russia thing... Putin's a horrible fucking person. Their country's massively corrupted, and I know this from a personal experience talking to a guy that used to live in Russia. He grew up in Russia. He came to America, and he was saying Russia's horrible. It's like strictly like mafia town. Like, all the police are corrupt. Everyone's paid off. He's like, that's why a lot of them moved to America, or moved to Germany, or moved someplace else. It's like, people know what's going on. The people always know. Because like I heard that there was protests from Russia's people saying stop Ukraine, no stuff and that. They put them all in fucking prison or whatever the fuck happened. Oh, thank God you did. I don't know exactly what happened, but something went that way. The fuck did I open up? No, no, damn it! I'm running too fast. The fuck did I open up? I did open that. No, I didn't. I want the right key. I've played these levels a couple times, I just get confused and shit. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things going on with certain aspects of, you know, that sort of thing, but like, yeah, I heard about the McDonald's thing. If McDonald's was so secure about not having fucking Russians make them fucking money in that so they could make money there, I find that really ironic. Why would you be in Russia in the first place? Where's that? No! Fuck! That's what I was trying to explain it to. It's like, why the hell are people like... I was asking, why the hell are we buying fuel from fucking Russia in the first place. That kind of makes no sense at all. Yes! Why the fuck are we... I hope we don't get copy strike from talking about code. I don't think I will. Whatever, it's gonna, if it is, I'll be gone for 2 weeks, but I think I'll be alright. Yeah, I think it's safe to talk about politics. They haven't got any misinformation about politics, honestly, because a lot of the shit that's happened that... Yeah, they have... Bidome. Here's what's happening with a lot of stuff in that. He has to do something because it has to be done. That's all it is. He's got to lower down those gas prices as much as he fucking can. Instead of saying, hey, let's just go ahead and dig again. These were like, hey, well, fuck, shit himself a couple times. Again and again and again. I have no idea where the fuck I'm going in this game. There's oil everywhere. We have oil out in the fucking ocean. It's just sitting there. We have oil everywhere. Alaska has an enormous amount of oil. They ain't even tapped into Alaska stuff. Yeah, they can run oil. They can't refine it, though, because that's what we do. Texas refines a lot of that stuff. Fuck, where am I going? What do I do? Yeah, like, we'd be able to sit there and do stuff and that, but like when it comes down to where their narrative is swinging towards climate control bullshit. Climate this, climate that. We're killing everything. We're the problem. All the ducks are getting oil on that. Like, what do you mean? All the tankers that we just put across the fucking sea getting oil on the duckies. What do you mean oil on the duckies? Well, if we didn't get oil shipped from overseas, you wouldn't have oil on the duckies. Fucking morons. What the fuck? Come on, use your damn brains. God damn, almost died. I mean, there's so much, well, I know too much, but yeah, there's like so much stuff out there you can like really look at that, like the perspective of the economy is always ran by what? It's always ran by oil. The price is already driven by oil. So as oil gets higher per container, we have to pay more for everything else. That's how it normally goes down. And that's just how the basic economy works, because fuel is everything. Did I get this? God damn it. What was that even do? I hate getting lost in these games. But yeah, fuel's everything. So like, if people talk about windmills and all this other garbage shit, and that like windmills and that, this and that, I'm like, fuck. You get smashed? Bitch. But yeah, everything's cost effective with fuel. Yeah, you're right about that. That was the whole point of the whole Middle Eastern thing. It's like all mafia tactics, honestly. It's straight up all mafia tactics. It's fucking stupid as hell, which is how it is. I don't think people even realize that at all. It's all mafia tactics. Like all of it is. I died it. No. Oh man. Anything would turn the fuel. We had water. Okay, one thing I have to say is, okay, YouTube, this is scientific. You can go fuck yourself on this one. Basically, what it is, we had a guy back in like early like 2001 or 2002. And some guy made a hydrogen engine. Made a hydrogen engine. It runs on water. It spews out like not CO2, but hydrogen or whatever, the mixed form of it. Because it burns CO2 and burn out hydrogen. No, I'll get some passcodes in. And the government patented what he did. The government patented what he did, and all of a sudden the guy disappeared. He showed how it worked. He showed how it worked on YouTube or whatever it was. Yeah, we all know those people are fucking stupid as fuck. But yeah, it was ridiculous. We were talking about climate control and it got to the point where it's just like we talk about climate control and people are trying to come up with stuff for climate control, and they sat there and patent all that shit. They got rid of the people. Like, yeah, we don't need it. Yeah, we don't need it. Like what? That's what I said. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there. Yeah, there's There's a lot of crap out there. Oops. Yeah, there's a lot of crap out there. It's just like, there was a story about Britney Spears. I don't know if you guys heard about it, but she was talking about some things that happened in her life. And it was just like ridiculous. Honestly, I probably won't talk about it. Let's break it up, baby! BFG! BFG! Fucking bitches up today. That's a head vulnerability. What a piece of shit fucking lie. I don't mind, I think I have the... I thought there was a cheat thing in here. Where's that? Features? Okay, here it is. Oh, I didn't do it like this. There it is. Yes. This gun is amazing. The real doom is here. Oh, this game is so fun when you're a cheating asshole. No, he's not actually. He ain't making no decisions at all. The president doesn't make much decisions. He can sign decorations and that. He can sign certain things to get stuff going. Pretty much he can move money around. He's a money mover. Feel the pain. So that's the basics of it. Is he's a money mover. So like when Trump was in, Trump moved money around, and that's why we got all the policies changed, because it's just like pulled off red tape, because we got policy changes. Yes, that's all it was. Like, Congress has a lot of say-so, so House and Senate have monsters more power. Yeah, House and Senate and Supreme Court have way more power than the president does. Least favorite president? I mean, that's kind of obvious. I mean, we're not talking about anything remotely about. I can't get copy striked if I'm talking about politics. Yeah, like there's just certain specific things, but I do appreciate that. It does help out. It's fucking my opinion, you bastard. You go fuck yourself. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you again! There's more people out there, I promise you. God, this game's so cool with cheats. I love the blood effects. She's the least favorite president? Of course Biden's the least favorite president. I'm not even blaming Biden for anything. I'm blaming his administration for everything. Biden's just a puppet. The actual real president's fucking Obama, honestly. That's how I feel it. Oh, you can't hurt me. Oh no. Oh no. I'm invincible. Oh no. Everyone has that opinion that Obama's probably the one that's doing all the stuff. What are you doing? Oh. Take it, bitch! Boom! Yeah, that's just my opinion about that stuff and that. I believe that Obama's pulling the strings. Oh no, YouTube! Don't copy strike me. I swear, I'm just, you know, speaking my mind. This is so funny, man. Respectable. God damn it, where the fuck am I going? Welcome to hell, bitch! Welcome to hell! And honestly, here's what I think is, I think the worst president was George W. Bush. Way worse than Biden. Way worse than Biden. George W. Bush is what started all this fucking bullshit. He's the one that started all the digging in the Middle East and all that crap. 100%. He was probably one of the worst presidents. Joe Biden just said it. I never care about what he has to say because, well, he doesn't make sense. So, my opinion, my opinion. It's my opinion! Stop it, YouTube. Don't cancel Cute Guy Gamer because he has an opinion. My opinion! It's like Cartman off of South Park. Spec my door time! Spec my door time. Spec my door time, YouTube. It's all my opinion. Okay, Mike. It's nice having you on, man. It was always nice talking to you about that stuff. I don't. People are doing dumb. They're like, People are just doing stupider and stupider shit, honestly, to tell you the truth. It's just like, it's fucking hilarious. Like, every time I, like, think about stuff and that, I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? They stop caring about what the fuck is going on. They're like, I think they just gave up. They gave up on life. Let's see, he's like, whatever. Do what you gotta do. I think that's what it is. I remember before politics even fucking existed, you know, before I even cared about politics, fuck playing these games, the only thing I talk about. I'm like, oh man, Doom's really good, man. Doom is a great game. This is a fantastic fucking game. Doom 64 is probably one of my favorite first-person shooters other than Duke Nukem. Other than how confusing these levels can be, they're confusing as fuck, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I'm gonna wake up the next day and I'm gonna have a copy strike against me. You're talking about stuff. I ain't bring up COVID or fucking vaccine. All I did is bring up Joe Biden. I do stand with Ukraine. At least the people of Ukraine. I don't know about the government of that. That's the government's issue. I stand with the Russian people too. Just Russian people. Fuck Putin. Putin's a horrible person. Their government's fucking horrible. The people deserve better. The people deserve better, period, from both countries. So... Now there's Russian people standing with Ukraine saying, Putin, you're an idiot. I thought Obama stuttered a lot, I guess. I don't know. You remember when Obama used to talk? He used to be like, well. I'm like, what the fuck did you just say, Obama? Stuttering all the damn time. Well, at least he didn't shit himself. Like Joe did. Joe shat himself. My fellow Americans. Excuse me. What the fuck was that? Where the fuck am I going? I gotta go back to the yellow door. Go back where? Oh, no, I need to go through. My fellow Americans. I just shat myself. Again. Please don't make fun of me. What the fuck was that? God. My fellow Americans. Sharted myself. But yeah, it's like really skeptical about what I can't talk about. Like, there's some things I want to say because I really copy things that a lot of it's just like really stupid shit. Like you can't say certain things about modifications and stuff like that. I'm like, what the fuck? Why do I say that shit anyway? I don't fucking give a shit. We're gonna fucking care. The news is doing it for me. There's a bunch of crap. There's a bunch of information coming out. There's a lot of information coming out. It's seen all over the damn news. Now they're actually talking about stuff that's quite interesting. Like, oh, that's cool. Hail to the king, baby. Let's rock. Alright, let's see what happens. I think I've been a good boy. I don't think I said anything wrong. At least that I fucking know of. Okay, I gotta put my thumbs up. I didn't talk about COVID, I didn't talk about vaccine. I didn't talk about any things about the vaccine or COVID. I talk about having COVID. Is that okay, you two? Can I talk about having COVID? Oh, you gotta fucking... Okay, I can talk about having COVID. And I can't talk about all the long-term symptoms and that crap, like, unfortunately, no, I didn't, yeah, okay. Okay, I got my bases covered. Fuck Joe Biden, fuck his dumbass administration, and God forbid Russia, stop being fucking stupid. Stop being idiots. Putin, you need to retire. You need to fucking retire. You need to get that, you know, that big old busty fucking, you know, dildo out of your ass and grow up. Grow the fuck up. Just grow up. European governments, all the governments, just grow up. Just grow the fuck up. Come on, guys. You guys have been running this shit for way too damn long. Just grow up, please. Just grow the fuck up. If I have to grow up and do things a certain way, yeah, I'll grow up, okay? I'll fucking grow up. Give all your money back to the fucking people and stop ganking everybody's fucking money for your own personal garbage. You're gonna go down in history like, I was the best president ever. No, you're not. It goes for Putin, too. Putin, I'm gonna go down like, he ain't Alexander the Great. You guys need to stop, okay? You guys are just using, you guys are destroying your own country to make something out of yourself. Stop it. Bad. Bad Putin. I know you don't give a shit. That dude don't give a shit about anything. Let's get in Soviet Russia and you get the prostitute. I don't care. I like a dude in the butt. Yeah. Demon slain. All will pay. Fuck all you do. Okay, I'll see you later, Miles. Oh. Burn it all. Don't copy strike me again, I don't need that. My viewers want me to be on, they enjoy my content. So should you. Well, I guess. What should you enjoy about the content that you make? Well, exactly. Nothing but a fart. You know, farts are funny in that, and I respect the farts of anals. Anal farts. Who doesn't like the fart? mean, if our president does it all the time, why not join him? I would say. That's fucking shit. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a fucking machine. Hail to the king, baby. They should have a crossover to beat Duke Nukem. That'd be the best crossover ever. Oh my god. Hail to the king, baby. The Doom guy comes out, not talking long, just starting. He's like, what are you waiting for? Christmas? Ah! He's shooting at me. No. Text. I hate this fucking one. Hey YouTube, can you give me 1,000 subs so I can become your partner? Give me 1,000 subs, I'll oh, I don't talk about this anyway. That one is do the jig. Hey Google! This guy's going out with the crazy chainsaw! Oh. Splatter mix. Who are you shooting at? What's... You want a haircut? Want a haircut? Come here. That'd be a fucked up thing to do, give someone a haircut with a fucking chainsaw. Hey, you want a haircut? I'm just playing. Nice and quick. Hey, YouTube. Can you give me some of your money? Because I'm broke. I just want like $1,000 or something like that. Yeah, my PayPal. Put $1,000 in there for me. I'm sure there's some type of hot ass sugar mama that's sitting there in YouTube going, that give me some love. I hate this thing so much. Come on, baby. Yes, berserk. You're growling. Where's your growling at? That sucks to be you. Whoops. No! That's how powerful your fist is. It's time to make cracks and chew gum, but I'm a lot of gum. YouTube. No. I need money. Yeah, it's top right there. Oh, I'm getting tired myself. What is it? 10 o'clock. I love this movie, the soundtrack. It's so like... What the fuck? That's too stupid. Hail to the king. I love you, What? Run. Does it blow up somebody? I'm taking his fist, bitch. Come here. What did I do? I have to fight a boss or something. I just don't know where at. Here's the key, baby. They open up? It did. Okay, I think I have to face the demon god. I don't think they're kind of tricky this time. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to learn YouTube. It's very hard and difficult with all this shit going around. I have no idea what the fuck to even talk about other than by like punching people and do. Fuck, let's do this shit. The full cock and balls. Okay. No, okay. Love you, YouTube. I think everyone should get vaccinated just because it's fun. I guess. Help out the community. I think it's fun. I think everyone's doing it. I guess. It's kind of like old terminology. Why not? I'm sure it will. I find it interesting. Yes! All will die! Fucking chump. Sucks when you face the red demons, they have like twice as much life. I hate that shit so much. Sometimes this game's just fun just to kill people. Because it is. Who doesn't like shooting demons? Oh, I thank you. Sometimes it's good just to watch it all burn. Lag. I just want to shoot me some demons. Fucking lost now. Oh, Haley. How many YouTube overlords? Give me all your money. Other screen. Yes, I am cheating like an asshole. I know. Don't forget the subscribers. 8,000 subscribers. Need more subscriptions. More. I'm gonna put a smile on my face. I love this fucking game so much. Yeah, not playing this game for reals, for easies. I'm actually just having fun. That's the whole point of playing these games, I'm having fun.
What?
It just lagged. What the fuck? There's a splatter nut. Oh, he doesn't like a little bit of splatter. Splatter. Yes. Yes. Oh. I'm feeling so much better now. Yes. Feel it. Oh yeah. The likelihood of everybody being mentally insane. Yes! This feels so good. I'm lost now. We're gonna go to this one. The alien, the demon gun. This gun's fucking ridiculous when you do the cheat for it. It shoots 30 lasers, it does like most amount of damage, it's fucking hilarious. The last boss is a bitch. You're out of ammo way too fucking quick. Where the fuck am I going? Circle! Where is it? Oh, duh. Yeah, I might get the original Doom 64. It's actually a lot better than the new one. Because the new one, they got rid of a whole bunch of crap. I'm like, why'd you get rid of stuff that's actually legit? Whoops. Where is it? Oh, that's what that was. There it is. Fuck. Come on, guys. We get so annoyed to find out the puzzles in these levels. There it is. Yes. I got the. Huzzah! Come on, fucker, bitch. GFG. This game came out. Holy fuck, that's such a game. This game was so much fun. Yes. Yes. Good, good. Rockets are still the best, though. Victory is mine! Sucks, dude. I beat this game before. I don't know if I have it recorded. I probably do somewhere. I'm sure I probably cheated because this is way more fun. I'm dying. Fuck you. I remember a little bit of this. I don't remember all of it though. So I remember more of it. I get hungry though. What the fuck is it? Ah. That's it? Rocket launcher. I see more explosives. My ghost is acting up again. Hey Ghost, I got a question for you. Can you go ahead and tell YouTube to give me 1,000 subs so I don't have to fucking deal with this garbage crap anymore? I need 10,000 videos. Go do something. Be entertaining. Go boogity boogity boo, people. I would love to see that. I do got a ghost in my house, that's why I'm saying that. Them, you know, Make the CEO of YouTube shit herself. Oh my god, just give him all the subs you can get. But it'd be unfair. I don't give a shit. What is that noise? Fuck. Where's David's speed test? That kid said negative lots. Surprise! Thanks. Thank you. Get the damn stairs. Yes. The death of Jesus. Rah. I might have to trim like half this fucking live stream. Here it comes, baby. Yeah. Gateway to the demon dome. Most accessible. You realize the demons mock you, and the invitation does not matter. The demon spawns like rats, and you have the grade of AAA UAC poison. That poison or prison? That's poison, right? They crave. Your bloodlust screams. Shatters the teleporters. Once again, you find yourself almost. Let's go! This is actually a pain in the ass area. Really supposed to get this? I think I've and like invisibility doesn't do shit. Where is it? Ah. I'm getting tired and hungry now. This game is really fun. So we gotta face the cyber guys. The cyber animals. Okay. Victors. I think I'm gonna quit this one and see what happens. If I get copy strike, I definitely will. That's the point. Is like I'm scared to say stuff because I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. You read their guidelines now. Their guidelines are so fucking long and stupid now. Like everything is an opinion. Like honestly, I don't care about politics now. I don't care about what the fuck's going on with certain things. Now I don't care. It's not my responsibility to give a fucking shit about everything and anything. Like. If you say what's my opinion about Ukraine, well, it shouldn't have happened in the first place. Is it the first time that countries fought over other countries? We've done it before. It's getting kind of dull. And they should stop immediately. Can we just have a peaceful world without fucking destroying everything? Can we? Please? Oh my god. Barda, whatever you want to believe in. We all want to be happy, rich, and have really sexy people to sleep with, basically. So for me, a big titty chick on me right now would be quite pleasant. Whatever it might be. Anyway, I'm getting off. I'm getting tired. I just start here. Save it. Yes. Okay. That sure was fun. You guys enjoying the conversation? Enjoy all the stuff that's happening. Whatever. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Gotta get those subs up. I'm almost a little bit. Nah, I'm getting close to halfway with hours. But yeah, please sub and like a lot, and I'll see you guys later. Bye byes.